cart to myself, maybe in the future, if we just had someone to run it. But basically, what we're doing right now, me and Michael both, he's behind me, we're just deadheading to the other end, shelling back. We got a full hopper. I mean, it's the fastest way we know to get it out of here without a cart. We've already got 2 trucks loaded at the other end, so we just see a truck coming down the road right now. But basically, that's all we can do. That's what we got to work with, and it works. I mean, we're keeping him busy trucking, keeping the dryer full. Corn's testing about 16.9 on average. It's making about 160, 170. This corn's been also damaged by a little bit of water early in the spring, so really it should be some of our better bottom ground, but it just, you can't see the yield map, but this lower end down here got some water on it back this spring, and it just, I don't know what you'd call it, it just messed it up, to put it that way. So it's not to its full potential. We got 340 acres of corn down here, which will take us a good ways of this week. We do all this deadheading and stuff. So we're just gonna keep at it, keep the truck driver moving. Hopefully we'll get our driver here shortly. Picks up the pace. As long as he can keep dumping them at the bins, we're just going to keep hammering them. Unload. Doing some more deadheading. Eating supper. Thanks to my lovely wife. Running after hours. Just for a little bit. They're already telling us quit. We've got loaded trucks at the farm, bins full. We're going to keep plugging along for a little while though, just to aggravate them. It's only 7:30. It's a wrap for tonight. Day 5, corn harvest 2020. We're about to wrap up the second field down here. It's got 2 more left. They keep getting smaller in size, but we're going to run into some more of that replant corn that's running about 29-30%. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. We ain't talked to the dryer man, but basically when we get to that point, we'll make a decision whether to leave it and come back or shell it and wait. Anyhow, wet corn, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We starting to really knock a hole in this second field. We brought the push hog down here this morning. Of course, already burnt the slip clutch out of it. Mowing the road down here. We're gonna have to fix that later on. We're just gonna keep getting after it, 20 foot at a time. More breakdowns. Well, not exactly broke down, but can't run. I got a feeder house chain that's jump sprockets up in here. Basically there's a sprocket here, a sprocket in the middle, and a sprocket over there that drives the feeder house chain, which brings the corn out of the header into the accelerator. Anyhow, for some reason mine will jump cogs or sprocket or teeth on the sprocket. Basically one side of it will jump forwards one tooth. So you got to get in here, take this plate off, and jump it back with a pry bar, which means you got to relieve all the tension off the tensioner, and it's a real fun job to do in the middle of the day, but it's got to be done. It's growling under my feet. I can't stand it. It's hard on stuff. So we're gonna blow the throat off here and get after it, I guess. There's what I'm talking about. See how those slats are crooked? One's headed downhill, one's headed uphill. It's, if you can get a better angle, it's definitely jumped a tooth. If not one on the outside one way and one on the inside the other way, which I think is actually what's happened. So it'll be fun. Just gonna take pry bar or a socket or something and set it in those teeth and spin it backwards, and it should jump back. But I gotta take all this tension off on these tensioners first, so I'm gonna do that, see if we can get her jump back and get back to showing.